Hi, everyone. After some brief technical difficulties, we are here. I'm Kirsten Benson. I am WhoSay's editorial director, and I am beyond thrilled to be here for the premiere of WhoSay Live with the brilliantly talented Ruth Connell from Supernatural, who plays Rowena. How are you?
I'm good. I'm excited to be here. I'm nervous.
You're nervous? Well, don't be nervous. You have a Supernatural family behind you. We are here in the WhoSay studios in the Los Angeles office. Beverly Hills, very fancy. Tell me a little bit about where you've been, because every time I talk to Ruth, she's somewhere else. She's traveling all the time.
I may have been up and down to Vancouver. I may have been to Canada a little bit, and I've actually been home for a week now, and it's been nice to be back in LA. So I can get some vitamin D.
Talk about vitamin D. It was, what, 80 degrees here over the weekend?
It's tropical.
What's it like in Vancouver?
I like it because it's a chance to wear my jumpers.
What are jumpers? Like your
sweaters.
Oh, okay. And what do you do up there for fun?
Oh, I've made a couple of friends. I'm good pals now with Erica, who played Hannah, and another actress who I recently worked with, who's going to be in a future episode. And I've even been out to dinner with Mark when he's at time. Really nice to hang out with the people on set.
Does the cast hang out outside of work very much?
I mean, they're spending a lot of time with each other, I think, at the conventions and at work.
Right.
There's not a lot of downtime, and people are in and out for their days. But yeah, and I've got a couple of other friends I met a Scottish woman up there, a woman called Ali, who used to be Hunter in the Gladiators.
Did she just see your hair and she just knew you were Scottish and you guys became instant friends?
I'm part of there's a company called Dunmore Scotland, and I'm one of their brand ambassadors. They give me their handbags and things. I'm a big fan of theirs because they use Scottish craftspeople to make their stuff. So she's a friend of the lady who does the PR, and it turns out she used to do like basketball training. My mum's married to an ex-basketball player, so she knows. So the world just shrinks. So yeah, so meeting all kinds of people.
And she lives in Vancouver.
Yeah,
and now you're friends.
Yeah, so I'm going to tell her to watch this.
Oh, good. Yeah, you can tell you give her a shout out.
I will do.
So you got to eat? What's the restaurant like up in Vancouver?
It's lovely. There's a few blocks that I'm going to stay, and I think I'm working my way along. And yeah, it's lovely.
So many things shoot in Vancouver, so is it just a sea of actors, like when you go out in Beverly Hills and you see people?
I heard there's 22 shows.
Right.
And there is a hotel. I don't stay at the hotel. There is a hotel when you go in the foyer. It's like a little room. So it's nice. Yeah, I met Trevor Etienne was on Falling Skies, I think. Made friends with him up there. He's somebody who was all my friends in LA, but I knew him in Vancouver because he's there shooting. So I gave a shout out to horses too.
So before we dive into all of the fan questions, which we got a ton, if you have a fan question for Miss Ruth, use the hashtag Rowena Reveals, and we will try to get to all of them. And I have a question for you.
Okay.
If Rowena is going to take on a witch from pop culture, who would she take on, and then who would win?
Okay. Well, I mean, there's so many cool witches, especially right now. I think it would have to be toe-to-toe Meryl Streep. Because Meryl Streep may as well start big, you know. I think.
And for those of you who don't know in what movie Meryl Streep plays a witch, Into the Woods is her latest witch role.
Yeah, it's the first time she's played a witch. She was offered many different witch roles at a certain age, and she turned them down. And then she says she wouldn't fine. So I would have to pick Meryl. But I mean, there's so many from the American Horror Story season.
The whole cabin would be fun to fight.
Yeah, and Benedict Peters was the original witch in the movies. Yeah, there's so many.
And you guys could all be. I think your hair. It's your hair. You know, in your petite frame, you could almost be cast as the same person. So let's get to all these questions. She's amazing. Okay, our first one comes from Samantha B, and she wants to know what your favorite episode and line was.
Oh gosh, I'm so lucky. The writers have given me some amazing one-liners. I'm really lucky. Their Solstice Orgy still has a special place in my heart. The last episode I did, I mean, it just gets good. Andrew Dabb picking that one, and I'm giving some. There was never a dull moment on set.
So the last one you just shot is your favorite episode so far?
Yes. I'm enjoying it more and more as I relax more and more
Right.
into it. I've loved every episode. And every director brings a new flavour. Like I love working with John Hansen, who's his episode this evening, and that was really fun.
What's the difference? So when John's directing and then when Phil's directing, what's the difference on set?
So John Showalter did the one before. They've all got slightly different ways, techniques, and the way they speak to you, and the way the day's set out. I mean, just sometimes the way that you've got to the set and you're maybe allowed to block it yourself a little bit, or offer things in rehearsal, or just the atmosphere that they've created. That's one of the great things about doing a series like Supernatural, is working with the different directors. Yeah, I was like, I'm working with John Bad, I need to get to Saturday Night Fever.
What a classic people. Okay, this one's from Kira Smoldes. I want Crawley's son, Gavin, and Rowena to meet and bond over a nice cold can of Iron Brew. How does that sound?
Oh, I love Iron Brew.
So I don't know what Iron Brew is. I feel like a total noob.
Actually, Iron Brew I think was originally made in the town that I'm from, near Falkirk. And Iron Brew factory was there for a while, and it's the best can over here to now.
I hope Iron Brew is listening right now, because then we can get an endorsement deal and just have a lifetime supply of Iron Brew.
And Diet Iron Brew is actually my favorite.
Just throwing it out there in case you want to send her a case of it. Okay, let's see here.
Oh yes, another side too. I mean, I don't know if it doesn't exist yet for me.
Right.
I don't think in a show, but here seems lovely.
Callie the Angel wants to know, of course Crawley must have a father, winky face. Can you think of a celebrity that could possibly play as his dad in Supernatural?
I know Mark and William Shatner are friends on Twitter.
Okay.
I'm persuaded that would be hysterical. I mean, Mark's own dad's an amazing actor as well. I know William Shatner's a fan of Supernaturals. I mean, with the whole non-aging thing and magic,
Right.
Maybe he's still young, so maybe Jamie Dornan would be after him.
Nobody would be upset about Jamie Dornan.
Hello, TV guest star after 50 Shades.
I don't know. You're just the
I'm okay.
the biggest blockbuster star right now. Please come on over to Vancouver.
I actually met him a couple weeks ago. He's absolutely down.
Did you feel his abs? How did that go?
I didn't. It was very public setting. He's actually we have a friend of him, and he's so down to earth and quite quiet and charming.
You hear that, ladies? Jamie Dornan, down to earth. Doctoress 10 Supernatural. Also, and Cruella want to know what you like most about.
I mean, I love her ballsiness. I love, I'm shyer in real life, so I love the fact that she just walks in and doesn't really command in the room, say whatever she wants to say. There's a lot. It's very cathartic for me as a person, and I get a little bit more confident on set than I do normally.
Because she says what you think and you would never say. Yeah.
I love so much about her.
Liz Lilac wants to know. Well, she says hi there. Do you think in real life you and Rowena would be friends? We're going to talk about this. And would you join her in making a coven?
I am a little bit scared about being this friend. I think in real life. I don't know how many people would survive for long around Rowena. So the jury's out on that one. I'm not sure what advice she could give me.
How this is actually from Mary. How confident is Rowena that she's pulled the wool over Crawley's eyes?
Okay, so I know some of the fans have been saying, "Come on, I can't be that daft," and he's not. And neither is Rowena. There's a game that's been played, and if you watch tonight, there's a lot of, I think, there's a lot of truth comes out, and I love there's a few moments in this evening's episode, the Executioner song, where I did feel there was some actual truth spoken to me.
And so hopefully we'll see that in the playing a lot of games. Talk to us a little bit about what it was like auditioning for the part of Rowena. What did they have you do, and do you remember the scene that you had?
Oh, I mean, I remember my friend sent me the sides. Sorry, not the sides. She sent me the breakdown, and I sent it to my agent. Please, can I hadn't been having any auditions at all, and she wasn't very sure I was going to get seen, and I thought I'd got all my Scottish bits, I put them on the table, drive to the casting director's office, phone an agent in Canada out. I really felt I can get some further season for me being in America. I was so
Wow.
yeah, and it's not often that happens.
Right.
I'm not like that. I'm not running a bit crazy about. I'm not hearing about parts all the time. So I was really excited that this came up, and I put in my diary for the weekend. I was lucky enough for casting came through. People have been asking. It's Ulrich, Robert Ulrich, who read me, and people have been saying to him, "How did you find her?" And he was like, "I just read her. He looked at my CV and filled me in." And
did you feel like in that audition it definitely clicked, or did it take a couple times?
I felt that when I was reading opposite Robert, I remember he started looking for a post-it note to put on my CV, and he's been so supportive, and him and Alex are really working with us. They've been great, and they got me in the next day in front of the producers, and there was a warmth in the room. And it's very rare in my career that it just feels so like this is buoyant and so right. And I do think it's meant to be.
Well, and they clearly do too. They're bringing you back. We had a question from Tasha, who I thought I like this question a lot. She says, "I want to say that I love you, and you are amazing." What was the most awkward moment you've ever had as a team?
Some of the things I feel like I can't say here. I do remember one specific moment where, I don't know if your mum says to you, answer your pockets.
I don't think I ever had that issue, okay. But maybe
a teenager, and I had a silk bomber jacket. It was a trendy silk bomber jacket. I was walking up the stairs, and the boy I fancied, sorry, I can't say his name. He was walking down the stairs, and I tripped, and I fell up the stairs, and I ripped the pockets out of my jacket and fell flat on my face and couldn't save myself in front of the boy I fancied. So that's up there.
How old were you?
14, 15.
Yep. Yeah, never forget that one. Yeah.
And I don't walk about with my hands in my pockets. I mean, I think people pretend to. People didn't even see it. I felt like I was invisible.
I wish you could say his name right now, and we could just, get him to tweet whether or not he remembers that moment.
Yeah, he is on Twitter. I know he is on Twitter. See if he guesses who he is. We've moved on from then.
Okay. What is it like working with Mark Sheppard?
Mark's a brilliant actor. He's one of the most naturally talented actors. I mean, his dad's a brilliant actor. He's worked hard at it as well, of course. He's just got great instincts, and he knows his character inside out, upside down, back to front, so I'm learning a lot working with him. I hope I'm learning. There's something in this thing we just shot on a more recent episode of the air, really does something to me, and it really, I love him.
He does something to you. Is it a physical something or okay?
And I'm always like going to say, I've got an idea, and he's like, he took the mickey, and he's like, I've got an idea. And when he did it, his idea was really good. I love working with him.
So if you guys have a question for Ruth, all you have to do is tweet with the hashtag.
Yes.
What is it?
Rowena Reveals.
So Rowena Reveals, and we'll get your question answered. It's very saucy. This is a question from Cruella as well. Cruella, thank you for all of your questions. They were fantastic. What is it like being on TV, and how did you get your start in acting?
I love being on TV. Not gonna lie, I love it. I've worked hard for a long time to get here, so I'm really appreciating it. I'm getting a thrill out of it. I'm like, oh, there's my name, and so I don't ever want that to change. How did I get my start? Very, very beginning, my cousin Ruby, we're the same age, and she wanted to go to ballet lessons, and I was sent along because I could sit very still for a very long period of time and wouldn't run about. I was really flaccid, and I was sent to keep Ruby company and to and I just it's not my first acting thing, but it all started from there, from from performing as a wee ballet on stage for the first time, and telling the teacher that her toe was over the line on stage.
So you were bossing her around and trying to run the show as a 5-year-old?
Do things you do properly, didn't you? You're like, you got told not to go over the line, so I think it's for safety you fall.
Oh, and you were just looking out for her best interest.
She was in the wings, showing all you, and I was like, Miss Life, she fits everything.
What is your favorite TV show? You love TV.
Oh man. It's so hard to say. I tend to binge watch. I just watch the rest of
the world now?
Yeah, I just watched the Honourable Women. I just watched 3 seasons of Silk, which is a British TV drama. There's so many that I love. I love The Fall with Jamie Dornan, who's fantastic in that. So many American series. Oh, but House of Cards.
So good. Coming back soon.
I need to watch Game of Thrones. I did this really stupid thing. Where I was like, right, I've missed the boat. I need to watch Game of Thrones. I need to watch this. And I watched the episode, and I watched the last episode.
Well, did you understand what was going on?
No idea.
Yeah, so you're probably fine. You're probably fine. If you go back, half the people are different anyway, so you're not even going to know what's going on.
Yeah. So I also, my guilty pleasure is, mine's just gone back with Zoo Chanel.
A New Girl. It's a cute show.
That's my guilt. That's like if I want,
that's your guilty pleasure?
Yeah,
you're like, so highbrow. You're so highbrow, yeah.
She's lovely. I think she's good.
Okay, she is really good. That's probably a guilty pleasure. This is not like...
What's a guilty pleasure?
I don't know. For those of us who are obsessed with The Bachelor.
I've never seen it.
No, don't start now. You'll get hooked. It's good. By good, I mean addicting.
I'm sure I would do right in there if I started to watch. I wouldn't stop. So I can't begin. I can't stop it.
Your cast on Supernatural is so fun, and the energy everyone has is amazing. What would you say is the funniest experience you've had on set yet? And this is from Mariah. Thanks, Mariah.
It's just lovely all the time. It is. The crew are just lovely. We had a real giggle in some of the scenes from the last episode, but I can't actually say. I'm sorry, I can't say because it would give the game away.
Hopefully,
yeah, and we had a laugh in the trailer afterwards. It's quite funny that if you've got Jensen watching these hair over there and Jared here now. It's just slightly surreal with the makeup trailer all this time. I'm so like, I feel like.
Are you kind of quiet or are you joking around too?
I feel like overconfident. I feel like we'll try it, but they're just really.
Will Rowena say any more naughty Scottish words?
I'm doing my best.
Yeah, get them in there.
Every episode I try, and it makes me giggle, and Bob Singer and I had a laugh about it the other day about Turkey families.
Wait, say it again.
Turkey families.
And then the other big question: Will Rowena be a permanent character like Raleigh?
You mean if my dreams could come true? Yeah, sure. It's up to you guys, I suppose.
Keep her on there. Yeah,
I would love to.
Keep her on there. So those are the questions that we have now for fans. However, we have a game for you.
Oh,
because you are the inaugural WhoSay Live.
And
guinea pig.
I'm the guinea pig.
Because you are the guinea pig, you get to play a fun game with us, and it's called You Say, WhoSay, where you tell us who said a specific line. And these are all from Supernatural.
Okay.
So
I'm even more nervous now.
Put on your thinking cap. Here's number 1. Who do you think is a hotter psychic? Patricia Arquette, Jennifer Love Hewitt, or you?
I mean, I have a girl crush on Patricia Arquette.
No, and I'm not even asking you what you think. I'm asking you who said that on WhoSay. You're failing. You're failing.
Sorry, I was totally in
it. Good. You got that.
Jensen.
You got that. All right.
Yeah.
No, it's good. What kind of house doesn't have salt? Low sodium freaks.
Giant.
Sam. Okay. Hardly the most appetizing process in the world, but killing demons always makes me hungry.
Superb character building.
Before we started, she goes, "Can you tell me all the characters?" I said, "I can't tell you all the characters. That would be terrible."
Like, you should guess
this one. And then we have one more. MySpace. What the hell is that? Seriously, is that like some sort of porn site?
Again, it must be Dean.
Dean. Ding, 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 ding. And we went all out. We actually got you a supernatural gift. It's coming in right there. In the end. It's a supernatural $1 million. You can see it.
Thank you so much.
Believe in it. So you should watch Supernatural. It's on tonight, and then you guys have a long break. But
Oh really?
okay, it's back in March. I guess it's back in March. So tonight, 10 o'clock.
Yes.
And if you ever have questions, just hashtag Rowena Reveals, and you'll never know it will popping back up on your computer screen.
We do.
Thank you for watching.